tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, welcome to Monday. It's time to have our astrology forecast. I want to say thank you to all of you who are here today. I'm getting this out a little late. Psychic Bob's had a little bit of a challenging day. We've been having buildings construction. So my power has been off, my water has been off, and it's been a little bit of a day. But you know what? It's now Monday evening. The lights are on and Psychic Bob's back here with you. What's that saying? The lights are on, but ain't nobody home. that's how I was feeling today. Anyways, I'm glad you guys are here, and it's always fun to gather on a Monday. Speaking of today, I want to also start off this by saying thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. We actually did a live show yesterday. We did Sunday Night Hangout with Psychic Bob, where I took your psychic questions and did readings. And if you haven't seen that, please check that out. That's in the queue right before this video. We're going to also gather tomorrow on Tuesday. So be back here at Spirit Channel for another live show at 12 p.m. Eastern U.S. time for a live stream event. I'll be doing messages from the spirit world. So join us again tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern. That's 12 Eastern, 11 Central, 10 a.m. Mountain, 9 a.m. Pacific. For those of you in Europe, it'll be 5 p.m. London time, 6 p.m. Paris time. So I hope you'll join us for a live event here at my channel. So come out and get a psychic reading, okay? You've been wanting to connect with Psychic Bob? Do it tomorrow. Well, what do we got going on in the stars? Well, let me tell you, the astrology that we're going to talk about today is for the period of today, Monday, May 17th through Sunday, May 23rd. That's right, so the 17th of May through the 23rd of May. Well, here we are at Monday, and what is going on? Well, we're starting off today with our sun in the sign of Taurus. And that's a lot of earth energy. It's grounding. Oh, I love Taurus energy. It's prosperity energy. And listen, don't be despaired, because we do have a challenging aspect that's with us all week. And all week our sun is square Jupiter. Now, whenever there's a square aspect, sometimes that means things slow down or are challenging. Luckily, the sun and Jupiter are both such powerful planets in the astrology that even in a negative aspect, they still are pretty good. But this week, today, starting off, we've got our sun square Jupiter, which means that in terms of financial blessing, prosperity, things may be just a little slower than you want. It means that money is still coming, success and opportunity are coming, so don't be panicked. So if you're looking for a job or in between jobs or trying to, get a career advancement, this week, sun square Jupiter means that prosperity is coming, but it may be just a little slower. So don't give in to despair, because this is not an ominous sign. It's just a sign to just be a little more metered and a little more paced. Today on Monday, we also have our moon in the sign of Leo, and that's fire energy. So that's inspiring us. And we also have our sun trine Pluto, and that gives us the ability to look into the far and distant future, to look ahead, to know what's coming. So today you want to focus on looking forward, being patient in the moment, and know that prosperity and blessing are definitely in order and coming in the next few days. Okay, so don't panic about that. Well, what do we got going on Tuesday? Well, on Tuesday, May the 18th, which is tomorrow, we've got our moon square Uranus. This might prove a little bit of a challenging day in terms of your inner sense of well-being, your inner emotions. Uranus can bring sudden insights and breakthroughs, which means be open to like flashes of wisdom or insight, or even psychic premonitions or visions. Tomorrow could be a very psychic day. That Uranian energy sometimes makes things a little erratic. So you could also have a very emotional day where you feel like you're laughing one minute and crying the next. So be gentle with yourself on Tuesday. Take things slow and let that inner wisdom bubble up. And so let that moon square Uranus not dominate you or terrify you, but let it be a tool to help you look within, to study how you're feeling, what you're sensing, and honor that. That's your secret to getting through Tuesday. And if you start to feel overly emotional, just take a deep breath and relax. Go out for a walk, ground your energy. Really, tomorrow on Tuesday the 18th, I'd say focus on grounding, and that way you can receive the blessings of Uranian energy without getting overwhelmed. Okay? Excuse me, I'm losing my voice here. All right, going into Wednesday, May 19th, we've got Mercury square Neptune. This poses a little bit of challenge because you may find that people that you're dealing with on Wednesday can't give you a straight answer or a clear answer. So this is a day where you have to draw from your psychic power. Wednesday is about going within. Be very careful on Wednesday, especially if you're going to do any business deals, sign contracts, even sign job agreements. Make sure to take your time. And if you can, avoid making any like long-term commitments or contracts on Wednesday, because with that Mercury square Neptune, it's very similar energy to like Mercury retrograde, which we've talked about here before. And you know, when Mercury goes retrograde, they always say everything goes wonky. Well, Mercury square Neptune is a very similar pattern. So luckily it only lasts for a day, so don't panic. But on Wednesday, there's going to be some challenge in getting clear answers. Be careful, don't trust everything you hear. Take things slow, be evaluating them, and go within. That's your secret to Wednesday. Well, what do we got going on Thursday? Well, on Thursday, the 20th of May, we've got our sun square the moon. Okay, we've got our sun square Jupiter. There's that aspect again. We've got our moon in opposition to Jupiter, and Mercury square Neptune. This is going to be probably the most challenging day of our week. On Thursday, you may feel like you're conflicted. Inner world, outer world. I feel like this inside, but the outer world's telling me something different. And then just when you think you figure it out, it'll switch. The outer world will switch and the inner world will switch. Thursday is a day where I really would say, avoid conflicts with people. Try not to get too opinionated because anything you say can switch on a dime. Thursday is a day where it's not the best day to do business negotiations or job interviews. So I would say definitely on Thursday, as much as you can, retreat from people, be a bit of a recluse. If you can take a personal day and have a day of inner reflection, you'll come out better for it. Okay, so Thursday, we got a lot of square aspects, a lot of opposition. And like moon opposite in opposition to Jupiter means that your sense of inner power may feel diminished. You might feel a little bit like, I don't know if I can trust myself. So it's a better day to stay out of the fray. Don't get too hung up on everything and just be about yourself and staying quiet. Okay. Just stay out of it. That's the best way to put it for Thursday. On Friday, the 21st, we're going to get a little bit of a break in that intensity because our sun is switching signs. We're having a major shift. We're going all the way into the sign of Gemini. That's right. We're going from Taurus to Gemini. Let's see. Where is that on my chart here? I'm going to show you on my necklace, but I can't see. Anyways, we're going into Gemini. Okay. So what that means is you want to really be open to new energy. That's air energy. That will stimulate your mind. It will stimulate communications, okay? We have our moon that day square Mercury, which may also still make you feel a little challenged on that inner world aspect. It's going to be a day where there's a lot of outer world chit chat, okay? Keep things light on Friday. Just have fun with it. It's not so much a day of deep discussions. We've got Venus trine Saturn, which could make things in relationships a little serious feeling. Things might feel a little serious and you may not be clear on things. So that Sun in Gemini is our saving grace on Friday because that is all about being in the world, being light, and just going with it, okay? So just have fun. Don't get serious on Friday. There's no energy. Don't try to solve your big complex relationships. Just have a fun day, a social day. Keep it light, okay? Now, when we go into Saturday, this is my favorite day of the week. This week, Saturday, May 22nd, we've got our sun trine the moon. We've got our sun trine Pluto. And we've got our moon trine Pluto. This is our psychic power day this week. This is a day where you're going to be able to have a real inner sense of what's coming. You're going to be able to look at the present and the future with a lot more clarity. And so anything you have to do that's a transition, such as planning a move, planning a career move or a housing change, or, looking at your life path going forward, relationships, finances, all of that. Saturday is your day to do that because you're going to have that wisdom and that insight and the planets are aligning just to make it easy for you. So, for those of you also want to do psychic development, Saturday is a great day to work on that. In fact, while we're at it, I'd remind you that on Saturday I'm teaching a psychic development class. And I'm not just saying this is truly the alignments of the planets. So it's going to be a great day for my class. So I'm happy about that. So you might want to take advantage of that and join us. You can register over at my website, PsychicBob.com. That link will be below. But yeah, I'm teaching a psychic development class. You can read about that at my website. So come out and join us this Saturday, Psychic Power Day. All right. And then we go into Sunday, May the 23rd. And I tell you, we've got an interesting mix of transits. Our moon is trine Venus, which makes you feel great rapport with your inner self, okay? However, our moon is square Mars that day, which may make you feel like you start to feel like you're in tune with yourself. And then that Martian energy may make you also feel a little bit like you're not sure about yourself. There's a little bit of inner conflict energy on Sunday. Don't let that stress you out, because Mars, even in its, Mars in its positive aspects. So, for example, if you had Moon trine Mars, that would stimulate inspiration. Moon square Mars says you feel maybe kind of so-so about things. Not necessarily bad, but just not inspired. We've got our Moon trine Saturn that day, which opens up a sense of balance and clarity in terms of timing about things. We also have Mercury square Neptune, which means it's going to be hard to get anybody to look at things going forward. So it's going to be one of these days where you're going to feel a little uninspired. People around you may not be so inspired. There may not be a lot of energy to get a lot of things done. Make Sunday your rest day. And don't we usually say Sunday's the day of rest, right? Well, that's what we should honor this Sunday. So just rest, okay? So there you go. There's our forecast for the next week every day. So you guys, by the way, these forecasts are for all 12 zodiac signs. This applies to everybody watching it. So, I want to leave that with you, and I hope that gives you some insights. Listen, tell me in the box below, do you like my zodiac wheel? Isn't that a cool pendant? And what sign are you? And tell me if you feel in tune with your sign. You guys are best. Listen, thank you for being here. I love you. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. Help me out. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to be with us. We'd love for you to be here. So remember to be back here tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern U.S. time. Our live stream messages from the Spirit World, where I'll be taking your live questions from chat. I'm doing live psychic readings, so you don't want to miss it. Come out and join us tomorrow. You guys are best. I love all of you. And I think I'm going to go out and watch the sunset. So say goodbye, be out of here.